Lorraine Bracco, not too long ago, mentioned that to me that she took it really, really hard when she learned the news of James Gandolfini's death. He used to live down the hallway from my wife and I in Tribeca, and he was a really, really soft, real nice person. How did you and Denise and Michelle take James's early and too soon, sudden passing?
It was just a shock. It was just a shock. I mean, he didn't take very good care of himself, I should say that. And he drove himself tremendously. But still, when he died, especially when he died on holiday in Rome, that was a tremendous shock. And I felt kind of like I'd lost a brother, even though he and I were not that close. We were not good buddies. We had been buddies, then we weren't. The course of doing the show is like a marriage. You know, you come together, you fall apart. You come together, you fall apart. And he was, to hear him tell it, he was not happy doing the show.
Just because it took so much out of him?
It took so much out of him, and he said something. He said some week like, well, I don't get to beat up a woman this week or something like that, or I don't get to beat up some chick this week. He never beat up a woman. This was all in his head.
Mm-hmm.
He did one time where he threw Annabella Sciorra down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. He didn't beat her up. She was attacking him, and he grabbed her. He didn't like Tony's behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Or said he didn't.
But if that was the case at any time, if he was uncomfortable, he could have walked away.
Sure.